knew it wasn't going to work. And yet they flipped the switch expecting lights to go on, and there was no wiring in the walls. And so, no surprise, the launch did not work. And so now we are 4 months later, and it still has not, we have not enrolled a single individual through Cover Oregon. Recently, the governor was asked how soon, when did he find out that there were problems with Cover Oregon? He said he found out in October of last year. Weeks after the launch date, he said that was the first he knew that there were problems. Well, that's obviously not true because of the emails and the conversation that I had with him. So now the response from the governor's office is, we'll spend $228,000 more of taxpayer money and hire another independent group to come forward and do an audit to figure out what happened with Cover Oregon. Well, if you read closely what the contract says, it says that they do not need to disclose the findings in this most recently contracted audit. That makes no sense. If you have Cover Oregon with Maximus's quality assurance reports every month indicating what the problems were, you do not need to hire someone else to come in at $250,000 and then have in the contract that they do not need to disclose what their findings are. We need transparency in behalf of the taxpayers for the state of Oregon. We need to know what happened, how the money was spent, whether or not there was fraud, waste, abuse, or even criminal activity that took place, so that we can fix the problem and ensure that this does not happen again. We're not going to have that when the governor's hiring his own team to come in and do an audit, and they don't have to reveal the results of that audit. And so with that, we've asked Oregonians to weigh in and see how they felt about petitioning for a federal GAO audit. And as a result, we have 5,000 Oregonians who have joined in this request for Congressman Walden's office to ask for a GAO audit to come in so that we will find out the truth as to what has taken place, so that we can learn the mistakes that have been made, and that we can ensure that this does not continue to happen in the future.